Bizarro World for the win, guys. Episod ke-6 Superman and Lois berjudul Tried and True yang menerokai dunia songsang Bizarro, hubungan Lois dan Lucy Lane yang renggang, serta perkahwinan Lana dan Carl Cushing yang diambang penceraian. Jadi, apakah reaksi satu ayat anda terhadap episod Superman and Lois minggu lepas? Kita mulakan dengan Faris. Silakan Faris.
Bizarro terbalik. This episode was how should I say I takut I teranswer the question one. I think it's poetic lah. Sebab kita we are dealing with new territory yang Superman tak pernah deal, and it's a bit of a mystery which I like. And I think this episode, kalau you fan Superman pun you suka, kalau you tak fan Superman pun you suka, because it's poetic drama kind of deal. So I'm very satisfied, but I think there's still more to come.
Are you talking about the poetry in terms of the mirror effect between Bizarro dengan Superman?
That one too, yes. Bizarro effect, the mirror effect, the parallel universe, you know, all those kind of things. I just hope they don't overdo it lah. Takut jadi macam the other Arrowverse shows kan, you know. So just maintain the drama.
Alright, seterusnya Justin, reaksi satu ayat tentang Superman and Lois episode 6. Silakan.
Bye-bye, Kyle Cushing. I say. See you never. Sorry lah, bad joke. never wanna be you. Sorry lah. So, nothing really much happened this episode, but I do like the parallel comparison lah yang Abang Faris kata tadi between like Superman punya world and Bizarro punya world. Finally, we get to see Bizarro punya world. Like, whoa, that was that opening kan. It was like the best part of this episode. Macam memang aku tak sangka lah sampai kucing tu pun menakutkan tau. Kucing yang mata bersinar tu. Like, wow, apa ni? Macam Pet Cemetery pula. Pet Cemetery, Smallville. I was hoping to see Lois and the kids, you know, but yang saya surprisingnya yang kita nampak tu yang super powered Lana tu, is she like possibly macam tag diorang tu dia ada ambil XK ke apa
yes,
ke?
Superman of America most likely. Kita akan bincangkan lagi nanti.
Possibly lah kan. So hopefully we'll see something cool lah next week.
Cool. Yeah. Dan akhir sekali Wan Muhammad, silakan reaksi kau terhadap episod minggu lepas.
Carl Cushing adalah orang yang disakiti sebenarnya. Dia orang yang disakiti. Okey, bagi aku reaksi satu ayat aku adalah, kalau Abang Faris cakap pasal parallel Superman dengan Bizarro, bagi aku ini adalah poetik dari segi adik-beradik yang bergaduh tetapi tidak pernah bersefahaman antara satu sama lain. Iaitu dia punya mak, Lois Lane dengan Luz, lepas tu Jonathan dengan Jordan, and then lepas tu last kali kan masuk penjara dia sekali dengan adik dia, macam dengan abang dia kan, macam so cerita ni semua pasal hubungan, bagi aku lah, hubungan keluarga dan cara diorang tidak berterus terang dan cari nak mencari satu middle ground untuk menyelesaikan masalah. Satu lagi adalah pasal Lucy dengan Lois Lane, and then Superman dengan Anderson, dan juga actually Carl Cushing dengan Lena. Kalau kau tengok betul-betul semuanya nak menyelesaikan masalah tapi tak ada common ground. So kat sini aku rasa tema ni betul apa macam Abang Faris cakap. Orang yang tak suka Superman pun mungkin boleh suka cerita ni sebab drama dia amat menarik. Bukan sahaja sebab tumbuk-tumbuk, tapi drama dia dengan Lieutenant Anderson pun, kenapa kau tak berterang dengan aku? Lepas tu dia kata, kau pergi Russia pergi Russia terus cocok dia jahat. Mak tu Anderson ni.
Maybe dia pergi Russia, dia nak selamatkan Ukraine sebenarnya. Tapi Anderson tak tanya.
Tak tanya. Okey, itu yang pendapat aku.
Actually, aku setuju dengan apa yang Wan katakan. Episod ataupun siri Superman Lois ni lebih jadi macam drama pukul 7 keluarga. abang sulung gaduh dengan adik, lepas tu kakak gaduh dengan adik dia. Aku macam sial lah.
Jod.
It was very drama ketujuh lah minggu lepas. Alright guys, so dengan itu berakhirlah segmen ini dan kita bakal membincangkan 3 plot menarik bagi Superman and Lois episod 6. Alright, jadi segmen pertama kita adalah tentang Bizarro World Presiden Allston, di mana kita bakal membincangkan tentang cold opening episod ke-6 yang bertempat di Bizarro World. Satu favorite line aku adalah bila Bizarro cakap tentang pendant tu ya. Dia kata, "It's an artifact as old as time, born when our worlds were split. Paired with its counterpart, it can elevate the possessor into godhood." Jadi kita ada 3 soalan untuk segmen ini. Soalan pertama untuk Faris. Apakah pendapat anda tentang the cold opening yang menonjolkan Bizarro Superman attacking Department of Defense, kemudian bertembung dengan Lana Lang versi Superman of America, dia macam dia ambil XK, and then the final showdown dengan Presiden Allston. Pada pendapat anda, adakah the mirror image of Ellie Allston di Bizarro World secretly Superman villain, iaitu Parasite 2 kalau aku tengok dekat overlay ni, yang warna purple tu, ataupun adakah dia Darkseid's Lieutenant, Granny Goodness, yang juga dekat overlay yang makcik tua yang debab tu. So silakan Faris, apakah spekulasi liar anda?
Overlay milf. Okay. I think the cold opening really is to give a backstory for Bizarro. That's number one. You know, that's very important. Number two is, like I said just now lah, bagi sesiapa yang tak minat comic book, tak minat Superman sangat, this is the introduction for this season's villain. I still think Bizarro is the villain. Tapi since we are still episode 6, I think the writers tunjuk macam in the words of Wan Muhammad, you know, hero yang tersakiti. I think is we are seeing Bizarro yang tersakiti, but I think he's still going to be a villain. So now since we are in episode 6, kita intro backstory a bit, tengok dunia dia macam mana, and then bila dia bertembung dengan Lana, that's Lana from Bizarro's world. Aku rasa dia takkan ada kena-mengena dengan the world that we know lah, you know. So we will just see her then there and then, but there's a possibility that she might cross over, but I don't think so. And it was a good introduction to Bizarro, sebab the past few episode kita tengok dia jahat. Now you bagi backstory, you bagi some expedition. Now Bizarro ada reason to go up against the hero, which is Clark Kent lah, you know. So yes, it's basically an introduction to the villain episode, because for us also we get to see that there's another world, you know, that Bizarro inhabits and confirm is parallel lah. But it was good. It was really good.
Yeah, and when you saw the world, right, it looks like he lives in Smallville, married Lois Lane, had 2 kids, and has a pet cat which has also Kryptonian powers. Macam what the fuck weh?
Langit merah and everything. Kau notice the opening was single shot, you know. That was quite nice.
Yeah.
Just a note to everyone, this episode was directed by the Pink Ranger, Amy Jo Johnson. So
patut pun banyak warna pink tu dalam opening tu.
I read her Twitter that the yang langit merah tu is real, you know. It's not CGI because they got it in a sunset, so specific time.
Wow, epic.
Pink Ranger ni bagus.
There is film style. You know,
Nice.
Okay. So yeah, the opening is really an introduction to the character so that kita simpati pada dia, but I think he will eventually go down the evil line. And the theory, Granny Goodness possibly lah, you know. But I hope they don't bring in Darkseid lah.
Yeah, because when you look at the Red Sky, it reminds me a lot of like Darkseid and dia punya home planet. Yeah.
Reminds me lah, you know.
Apocalypse.
Could be, but I think Darkseid is a bit heavy for TV series lah. I don't know, that's just my opinion.
Too soon.
Too soon lah.
Wan?
Aku nak tambah, sebenarnya yang Red Sky tu actually dunia dia ada Red Sun bro. Kan waktu Bizarro cakap, dia kata bila dia sampai sini dia tak nak kalahkan sebab dia kena Yellow Sun. And then waktu yang dia lawan dengan ada macam military punya orang Bizarro cool opening tu, saya nampak suasana dia yellow tau. So maksud dia macam terbalik. So I think in this world, kalau Bizarro masuk, ni teori Brazil aku, kalau Bizarro masuk dekat penjara Superman tu, then all the military gonna be fuck up lah. Macam Red Sun. Terbalik kan. That's gonna be awesome lah.
Ya, betul.
Dia cakap terbalik.
Confirm. Kalau jangan ambil pendant tu. Tu lah.
Betul Dalip, saya disakiti. Faham. Tak apa.
Habis lah.
Habis dengan teori tersakiti tu kan.
Alright.
Alright.
At least good lah. They have this pendant thing. This pendant dia jadi, you know, dalam McGuffin, which is nice lah, you know. Sebab then when you write a McGuffin, it shows that you put heart into it lah, creativity lah. So I like the McGuffin. I hope they don't explain too much for the pendant.
Yeah, unless the pendant will make Ellie Allston become purple like what she looks like in the comics kan.
Don't think so. I hope not.
I don't know.
Thanos.
I don't know. Just trying. Dia pun warna purple juga kan? Why the pendant is purple? I don't understand that part. Like
I think that is the giveaway that this could be Parasite. Maybe.
Kan?
What do you think?
Like, I don't know lah.
Parasite lah, probably.
Why not ada colour? Macam ada. I also don't know lah.
Aku rasa ni itu Eclipso tu dalam Struggle masuk situ.
Dah. Itu dah crossover lain dah. Kau start main dengan Eclipso dah benda lain dah. Alright, so soalan kedua kita adalah untuk Wan ya. Apakah pendapat anda tentang pendant kepunyaan Bizarro yang kini dimiliki oleh DOD that dikatakan bila paired dengan pendant Ellie Allston bakal menggabungkan dirinya dengan mirror image-nya, making her a god. Adakah ini the ultimate endgame bagi Ellie Allston this season? Tak kisahlah dia versi Parasite ke, dia versi Granny Goodness ke, apa pendapat kau?
Ni sebenarnya Ellie Allston di dunia ni adalah disakiti. Baiklah. Bagi pendapat aku dapat rasakan Ellie Allston dalam dunia Superman yang baik ni. Aku dapat rasakan dia sebenarnya bersih jahat tau. Yang baik ni bersih yang dalam Bizarro tu. Sebab kalau kau nampak waktu Bizarro masuk, dia macam terpinga-pinga. Ni aku punya perasaan sendiri lah. So I think what Ellie Allston yang dekat dunia yang Superman baru ni, dia nak merge dengan dunia satu lagi sebab just because she want the other power to resap dekat dia. So I think that's gonna be the end game. Sebab dalam early episode kan waktu the Engineer Falker, Mrs. Falker kan bagi tahu information ni dekat Ellie Allston kan. Aku dapat bayangkan sebenarnya diorang dah tahu yang Superman ni nak datang. I think it's because of bukan diorang menganggap Superman tu nak datang sini, tapi diorang tahu dunia luar ni boleh bertembung sebab ada orang masuk daripada dunia lain. So bila Ellie Allston dapat tahu, mestilah dia nak tahu dunia lain ni nak merge atau tidak kan. Benda tu teori tu betul ke tak? Sebab kalau mula-mula aku ingat teori aku sendiri yang dia bawa Superman daripada dunia lain untuk lawan dengan Superman kat sini. Tapi bila tengokkan yang lepas dia bunuh Engineer Falker dan macam pendedahan yang diberikan oleh Bizarro sendiri, aku dapat rasakan sebenarnya dia just nak tahu sama ada boleh ke pertemuan dari dunia ni betul-betul berlaku. Which is dia engineer tu bagi tahu Superman ni ada. Superman ni boleh masuk. So ada jalan yang kau boleh masuk untuk merge dengan diri kau sendiri. So I think on this side of world yang di mana Ellie Allston ni jahat nak try merge dengan diri dia satu lagi. Sebab kalau kau tengok bila aku tengok balik pendant dia punya design kan, dia macam dia ada bingkai tau. Dia macam ada macam diamond warna purple tapi bingkai satu lagi tak complete tau. I think kalau masuk satu lagi complete then she becoming whole lah. So I would love to itulah macam mana
tapi
dia nak.
Tapi aku nak sangkal kau pasal dalam episod yang Chrissy Bippo pergi to that world, dia cakap semua orang dalam dunia tu cakap Allston ni jahat gila babi on that side of the world. Even ayah dia pun takut kepada Allston tu. So aku rasa versi situ lagi fucked up daripada MLM gila yang dekat dunia kita tu.
Tak, aku dapat rasakan lah. Aku dapat rasakan apa yang berlaku kat dunia sana semua terbalik. Kalau kau buat baik, kau akan jadi jahat. Aku rasa lah. Dia punya teori, aku nak make up teori aku kan. Jahat, dalam siri semua jadi baik. Dalam siri baik, depan mak ni baik apa je. Kan?
Alah, betul.
Disakiti, alias disakiti bro. Sebab tu lah dia kena jadi pendek tu. So aku rasa macam tu lah kot. But I think don't know what happen kalau jadi merge. Kalau merge, then apa benefit dia? Tapi aku setuju juga kalau kau panggil
Godhood. Dia kata Godhood maksudnya dapat kuasa, ultimate kuasa lah kot.
Yalah. Tapi kalau nak dikatakan teori dengan dark side tu, aku pun kurang setuju juga sebab nanti kau pergi ke universe yang besar, but it's only a TV series yang korang tak nak buat movie pun. So baik jangan lah. Baik just end with Allston punya ni, dan lepas tu just cut it short. Kalau kau nak tease dark side, kau tease dark side untuk season 3, season 4 ke, boleh lah.
Betul juga.
Tapi jangan guna CW punya hero untuk kau crossover. Itu je kita.
Alright. Siapa nak tambah anything about Ellie Allston before we go to Justin's question?
Umur dia berapa tahun sebenarnya? Nak tahu juga.
Tak tahu, tapi pada Abang Feris adalah MILF pasal sama umur dengan Abang Feris.
Oi,
So dia ada range kan, umurnya 45 dan ke atas. Itu Malaysia
Yelah.
tak tahu kalau American 40
Age is
ke.
only a number what.
Itu dah Google dah tu bro.
Google.
Kenapa kau
Kita belajar term baru malam ni guys. Google. So, alright, so
Google,
soalan
yeah.
ketiga adalah untuk Justin. Apakah pendapat anda tentang tindakan nekat oleh Lieutenant Anderson who decided to imprison Superman selepas he got reprimanded by his superiors for not working together with Superman? Isn't this just making it worse untuk Lieutenant Anderson in the long run? I think that was the stupidest move lah. Macam lazy writing tu. Macam asal tiba-tiba dia kira Rasha je kot. Dia bukan
Kan, like,
tiba jadi komunis ke apa ke.
I don't know lah. I don't know if I want to hate the writer or if I want to hate the character. Kasi mati sajalah ni character. Just it's so annoying lah this character. Kan like, sebab macam dia kata ada apa tu dia kata macam the writers don't know what they want to do much with this character. Only that they want to use him as a foil for Superman. Macam sekadar nak bagi halangan kepada Superman. Macam perkara kecil. Macam Superman nak selamatkan rakyat North Korea ataupun yang daripada Russia pun dia macam sikit-sikit pun macam tak boleh terima. So like oh, you want to do this, I will do like that to like counter you pula. Macam like like this is too one-dimensional punya character bah. So like they it feels like maybe the thing is sebab dia nak tunjuk apa tu the parallelity kan between the first episode and the first scene to the last scene kan, maybe they set up for that one lah. It's just that I don't think that this character can go long term lah unless they find ways to redeem him or like make him interesting, because so far kan this character is so annoying kan. Macam kalau saya aku nak kasih maki je ni character macam sebab dia so annoying like macam dia apa ni, aku tak nampak fungsi dia dalam cerita ni selain untuk nak jadi halangan kepada Superman. So like you know, yalah memang dia like kalau dia berterusan macam gini memang sama ada dia watak ni akan kena bunuh ataupun kena pecat daripada dia punya jawatan tu. Maybe we can have another new person lah, or if possible this Anderson can finally learn the truth and then finally evolve to become a better character lah, hopefully lah. I just always yang saya sekarang selalu fikirkan yang sebenarnya Anderson ni kadang-kadang kan adakah dia actually working for Ellie Allston, because like I always suspect lah like macam like why is he like I don't know, I have a little bit of suspicious feeling lah. Is he like secretly a follower of Ellie Allston ke apa ke? But they just give me that vibe like first start. Now I don't know what they're going to do with that. So I just feel like Mamat ni kan memang menyusahkan je lah. I don't like him lah.
Macam one dimensional lah, like you said. I agree. I mean masa funeral tu, when he met the mother of one of the Superman of America yang mati, that was his redemption point lah sebenarnya. Tapi instead he looks like, sialah, it was my decision that made them die. And then dia pergi marah Superman pula. Aku macam, what? That was really fucked up.
He deserves that slap lah, seriously. Slap lah. Seriously.
I agree with Justin Justin wholeheartedly lah. I think Lieutenant Anderson is very annoying. I hope he mati. I don't think dia ada kaitan dengan Eddie Allston. I don't think there's a connection. But like Justin said lah, the character he's there to be annoying. You have the main villain and then you have the sub villain. Yeah. So just to give Superman more conflict lah. You don't only have your family problems, you have your main villain and then you have your sub villain, then you have the upper villain. At least they avoid the villain of the week lah. You know, which is ini baru ada story up. Macam season 1 ada villain of the week. So like Justin said, he's just there to be annoying.
Hopefully,
and then maybe
ada
they're
redemption
setting
lah.
up Superman working together with Taro kan, since they are imprisoning the same prison kan. So who knows? Maybe Taro and Kal-El will work together. You know, hopefully there's a good outcome lah. I agree also. Abang Ferry cakap ada a story arc. So like I as long as we trust what the writers are doing, it should be okay lah. Yeah, it should be okay.
Sometimes character like Anderson, right? He is written to be the voice of logic and reality. Think about it. Superman is fake. It's not real. Eddie Allston, the villain, is not real. It's all imaginary. It's all science fiction, right? But when you put the element of military, askar, you know, authority, then, you know, the people yang tak minat all this fantasy superhero boleh relate because it's something that's based on the real world.
Yeah.
So that's why his character is there. If you think about it, you know, logically, you know, Superman, Eddie Allston, all these superhero, all these are fictional, but the element of military makes it real.
True also, yeah.
Agree. Yeah. Wan?
Aku nak tambah. Aku tak setuju. Sebenarnya Lieutenant Anderson adalah disakiti, bro. Okay. Jadi ada logik. Dia ada logik dia. Semua disakiti, bro. Hari episod ni semua disakiti, bro. Okay. Kau tengok Lieutenant Anderson, kalau kau tengok daripada episod 1 sampai habis, dia tanya Superman kau pergi mana sebenarnya? Cuma kita nak bersama. Tak nak beritahu kau. That is how I summarize it lah. Dia punya dialog kan. Lepas tu tiap kali pergi di mana, it's none of your business. Lepas tu kata, kau gimana ni? Aku nak perlukan pertolongan kau. Ada Amerika punya ni kena submit apa, tapi kau kena pergi mana ni? Superman tak beritahu. Pecah macam tu. Lepas tu minta tolong Anderson pun. Kenapa kau nak benda ni? Aku tak nak beritahu tapi aku nak benda tu. So kalau kita tengok dalam season yang lepas, kalau dengan Sam Lane, Superman boleh buka sebab we know that Sam Lane is dia punya bapak mentua kan. Dan lepas tu kat episode sini dia ada tease tau. Yang di mana dia punya high up, which turn out to be a female, rumah empowerment, cakap dekat what we call Lieutenant Anderson. Dia kata kalau kau, dia marahkan Anderson, dia kata aset kita punya ally paling kuat iaitu Superman kan, Innocent, dah tak kawan dengan kita semua sebab kau. Tak sepasal dia salahkan Anderson. Dia cakap kenapa kau ni, lepas tu dia sakiti. Dan lepas tu dia punya job is on the line. So nak tak nak dia kena ambil drastic action sebab Superman tak nak open up dengan dia. Even pergi Russia pun dia tak bagi tahu. Nak selamat korang, pagilah tahu pergi Russia ke apa semua benda kan. So bagi aku macam apa yang Abang Feri cakap, betul lah. Dia orang yang biasa tak tahu apa-apa. Kalau macam kita penonton, of course kita dah nampak the whole picture because we see every aspect of his life. Kita nampak dia ni seorang ayah penyayang bla bla bla. Tapi dari segi orang biasa, kau nampak Superman actually dia alien tau. Lepas tu datang sini, kenapa kau buat benda suspicious? Dia ni kalau dikatakan dia ni macam ada potensi jadi Omni-Man dalam Invisible. Kalau kita tak tahu apa-apa kan, kau Muhammad ni buat, so dia ambil drastic measure lah. Biar aku tembak kau dulu. Mungkin dia ada tengok cerita Invisible bro. Dia dah berhati-hati ni Omni-Man ni kena tembak dulu. So bagi aku lah, benda ni jadi secara dia macam ikut flow tau. Maksud Superman tak open, dia pun tak open. Sebab tu kita tema cerita ni macam Lana pun tak open, Clyde Cushing tak open, Jordan dengan ni pun tak open. So when this thing happen, that's where the conflict come, yang one pihak kena ambil drastic measure. Macam kita tengok Lieutenant Anderson ada banyak ambil drastic measure. Terutama sekali dia kata dia Superman yang pelik kat sini, kita hantar Superman of America pergi. Sebab apa dia tak trust Superman? Dia hantar mati lagi lah. Mati pula. Lepas tu disebabkan Superman tidak openkan diri dia kepada Anderson, Ini dia yang buatkan lagi geram dengan Superman. Dia kata, dia tangkap selagi aku tak beritahu aku apa yang berlaku, aku tangkap kau dulu, letak dengan adik kau. Actually letak dengan adik tu satu perkara yang masalah tu. Adik-adik dekat nanti tak asal plan sama-sama. Terang tu. So I think kita kena berlaku adil jugalah kepada Lieutenant Anderson ni, sebab dia dah kadang terdesak. Dia tak tahu, information dia tak ada bro. Information kena sekat. Setiap kali awak nak pergi mana, pum, lari. Macam mana kita nak work together? Dah lah kau selamatkan North Korea punya kapal selam. Lepas tu cakap, sepati lah. Lepas tu kau pergi Russia kan. Tapi pergi Russia tu agak melampau lah. Pergi Russia selamatkan orang pun cakap, ni treason. Kau tolong Russia. Kan dia tolong Ukraine kan. So, bagi pendapat aku, kita tengoklah macam mana nanti. Semua ni jadi dengan cara tidak disengajakan. Sebab nak buat drama kan. Kalau kau buat semua happy-happy, macam dalam episod ni, aku tengok macam semua benda nak jadi happy tau. Sekali last minute, boom, hancur. Macam, oh, this is good drama. Make me want to know what going to happen next. So, itu pendapat aku lah. Disakiti.
Soalan aku, mana pengikut Talro yang disakiti tu, yang perempuan
Itulah aku tanya. Mana? Leslie lah.
Mana Leslie lah?
Aku rasa kan nanti masa nak tangkap masuk penjara, nak kata kita tak disama dengan adik dia, dia letak dengan Leslie lah. Oh, yes. Lana dah Leslie lah pula kan. Amin. Itu ya pendapat. Leslie lah betul.
Okay guys, so dengan itu berakhirlah segmen ini dan kita bakal membincangkan topik menarik kita yang kedua. Alright, jadi topik menarik kita yang kedua adalah tentang The Kans Sibling Rivalry, di mana kami bakal membincangkan drama pukul 7 keluarga Ken ya. Dalam segmen ini juga kita ada 3 soalan. Soalan pertama adalah untuk Faris. Apakah pendapat anda tentang pergaduhan di antara Jordan dan Jonathan? Because at the end of the day, Jordan just want to be helpful and aid Jonathan to get used to his new powers. Until Jordan learns that Jonathan isn't born with the powers, but it is XK related. #Fraternals. Kalah Eternals bro. Fraternals bro. So, silakan. What do you think about this subplot?
This subplot is actually it's drama pukul 7 is cheesy, but I think it's very very brilliant because kita dah tahu Superman Lois is all about heroes and non-heroes. Even you don't have powers, you can be a hero. You know, kalau Superman has his conflict with his villain, Allston, blah blah blah. Now you see anak-anak dia pun ada konflik antara satu sama lain. And kalau kau notice kan, Superman Lois season 1, we know Jordan has powers. Jonathan does not have powers. Correct? This is very clear. Season 1 kan? And so far season 2, with the introduction of BIZARRO, semua dah terbalik, inverse method. So, jalan cerita Jonathan dengan Jordan pun diorang inverse. Diorang terbalikkan. You know? Jordan who has powers, Jonathan who doesn't have powers. He wants to have powers so that he can prove himself. Tapi Jordan knows how to be responsible with his powers. So my theory of Jordan, he will be able to control his powers dan don't be Superboy, and Jonathan Kent will be Superboy. Faham maksud aku? So jalan cerita diorang last season Jordan powers, Jonathan tak ada powers. This season Jonathan ada powers, Jordan ada powers, tapi kita tak tengok banyak. Dia suppress. You know? So dia inverse jugalah jalan cerita budak-budak ni. You know? And my prediction is Jonathan will eventually help the father to fight BIZARRO as Superboy, tapi Clark Kent tak tahu anak dia ambil XP. So it's like a drama minggu ini kind of thing lah. But I think this is brilliant because the parents has terbalik storyline, dan anak-anak pun ada terbalik storyline.
Agreed. Memang aku rasa tema season 2 ni adalah duality. between
Mhm.
sisters, between brothers, between Bizarro and Superman. So it's kind of cool lah. It's kind of cool. I agree.
Kind of good. Yep.
Wan and Justin, anything to add?
Did I answer everything? I think I did, yeah.
Okay, so dengan itu kita akan ke soalan kita yang kedua. Soalan kedua adalah untuk Wan ya. Apakah pendapat anda tentang pergaduhan ideologi di antara Lois Lane dengan adiknya Lucy Lane tentang motivasi sebenar Ellie Allston, Ratu MLM dan juga ketua
Ratu
The
MLM tu.
Inverse Method. So silakan Muhammad, apa pendapat kau?
Ni macam aku pernah cakap dulu lah. You have the fact and figures, but the way you deliver the fact and figures is either too extreme ataupun terlampau baik sangat. Sampaikan orang pun tak nak terima kau punya fact and figures atau apa. Sebab the point is kita dah tahu yang bahawa inverse reality ni wujud. Dengan Chrissy Bipo nampak, lepas tu mengiyakan apa yang Lucy Lane nampak. Tetapi Lois Lane kata dia tak setuju dengan cara deliverance yang dibuat oleh Ellie Allston. Sebab kalau Ellie Allston ada lesen buat macam tu, kadang-kadang lepas ni dia letak racun dalam makanan kau rasa okey. Sebab tak apa, ni lah kebenaran. Sebab kau guna method yang agak drastik untuk orang menerima fact and figures kau tu. So kita nampak kat sini, Chrissy Bipo dengan Lucy Lane dah experience benda tu. Tetapi Lucy Lane okey pada method tersebut. Tapi Chrissy Bipo cakap, aku tak okey. Ni aku agak terkejut lah. Writer ni pun saja je buat somehow dia orang okey. Tak okey dengan okey kan. So kat sini peperangan ideologi dia orang adalah kepada cara deliverance tersebut. Adakah kau okey dia katakan kebenaran tu dengan cara ekstrim, iaitu kau sanggup ambil orang letak dalam throat dia, cakap ni gula-gula ni manis tau, letak dalam, manis, saya faham. Lepas tu tampar-tampar dia, aku cakap dulu. Dan bagi pendapat aku lah, kalau aku I will take side of Lois Lane, because cara kau nak deliver tu adalah penting. Sebab dia akan buatkan lagi orang percaya dekat kau. Sebab benda yang fact and figures tu, benda tu satu bahagian saja. Bayangkan kalau kau nak deliver fact and figures yang berlainan, kau ada lesen untuk bend the rule, buat cara delivery yang salah, ambil cara delivery ni, maksudnya kau akan ada opportunity untuk meletakkan daripada 99% fact and figures yang betul, kau boleh selit satu yang tak betul. So that is the pintu yang aku rasa is not good lah kalau ada orang macam tu. Kau nak deliver, kau deliver secara betul. Kau jangan paksa untuk orang menerima fact and figures kau, walaupun benda tu boleh katakan betul atau tidak. Let them experience themselves with their open heart, terima sendiri. So bagi aku itulah pendapat aku, cara deliverance tu kena betul. Walaupun kau cakap, dengan cara ni kita boleh mengamankan dunia apa semua, tak boleh. Kalau kau guna cara diktator, akan ada konsekuensinya sendiri in the long run. Sebab nanti kalau orang lain pun cakap, kalau kau boleh buat macam tu, aku boleh buat macam tu juga. Lepas tu chaos. Jadi macam Bizarro kat dunia. Bakar-bakar apa semua, kucing pun mata bersinar. So in my opinion, the deliverance way is much more ni lah, lagi matter lah. Tapi dia akan jadi bahaya apabila orang deliver cara bagus tapi nak bagi kat kau tu racun. So you need to be careful of that also. So in the end, tengok dua-dua belah. Kalau orang ni baik sangat kau tak pasal dia, minumlah teh ni. Lepas tu tak tengok Superman Lois kena dengan korang. So kau dah kena tengok Superman Lois. Kau tahu sedap teh ni, betul saya brew sendiri kat rumah. Bahaya bro. So itulah pendapat aku, cara deliverance tu penting, kena bagus.
Agree.
Betul.
Alright.
Berceramah pula aku ni, menjadi ahli politik.
Ceramah malam ni Wan jadi MLM seller.
Maka dengan ini minumlah kopi cap apa ya, aku lupa apa aku minum, aku tak tahu. Aku lupa.
Wan berjaya.
Vote for one.
Vote for one. Okay, soalan terakhir untuk segmen
Tapi
ni
saya
adalah
suka
bagi
Lucy sebab dia lauk.
Oh yeah, another one terbaik.
XK is good for you, they say.
Anda jadi kuat, bertahan lama, kejam. Terus
Itu
XK,
MLM lain Wan, itu MLM lain ya. Itu bukan XK ya. Alright, soalan terakhir untuk Justin. Apakah pendapat anda tentang reaksi Grandpa Sam Lane nanti apabila dia mengetahui bahawa Jonathan rela ambil XK semata-mata untuk tidak feel left out and get some face time during the Jordan Grandpa training sessions? It's a pretty shit punya reason to take dadah tu. It's like, I just want time with Grandpa. So silakan, apa pendapat anda? He's gonna find out
think-
eventually, right? He's gonna find out, right?
I suspect also, betul. I think Sam Lane may not be so reactive lah. Mungkin dia tidak akan marah atau apa mungkin, but he will use this opportunity to shape Jonathan as a weapon or something. Yeah, maybe I suspect lah, because like takkanlah he has two grandsons, right? Like if he only train one, the other one is going to death up lah. So he will. I think that even if he find out yang Jonathan ada ambil XK, dia pun akan train dia juga. Mungkin he will give some advices lah, like not be so obvious ke or whatever, but like or he tell him to be careful with that. But like I think he would do it. He would still train him lah, and then try to like make sure that the boys won't fight each other lah, because like dia pun sendiri dah macam banyak konflik antara dia punya daughters kan, Lois dan Lucy kan. So I don't think he wants to deal with the whole brothers conflict situation, but he might want both of them to like yang both of them reach the same goal lah, which is actually to become like the meneruskan legacy Superman tu. Dan who knows, maybe Superman needs help, then the boys can help their father lah kan. So it makes sense lah in a sense, because like yang hal ni kita tak tahu effects XK ni kan, adakah dia akan mendatangkan kesan-kesan yang sangat memudaratkan tu Jonathan? Is it going to have like more unseen side effects yang mungkin akan affect dia kan? Sebab kita nampak dia cuma macam I'm just using it for to like compete and betterment myself. What if like in the long run kan, kita tak nampak ada side effect yang kat belakang tu, you turn him to something else kah, make him crazy kah or something?
Because
or like,
he's not fully human like the rest of the people that take XK. He is half Kryptonian.
Yeah.
So maybe
maybe it will affect him differently lah. So like that is another future plot line yang I think the writers will explore lah, I suspect lah. Just that they're like planting seeds, you know, orang kata kan, they're planting seeds for future plot lines, I suspect lah. So this is quite obvious that we can see lah from there, I suspect.
Aku nak tambah sikit lagi, tapi ni pasal General Sam Lane. Kalau kita tengok General Sam Lane ni macam mungkin dia nak membaik-baikkan juga apa ni Jordan dengan Jonathan ni kan, tapi track record dia agak zero ya apabila dia try membaikkan Lucy Lane dengan Lois Lane. Dah buat popcorn dah dengan double cheese dah. Lepas tu tengok mana pergi Lucy. Some fucked up thing happen. Aku just to be in frame on that scene lah. Aku dah macam Jordan ni baik bagus lah. Tiba-tiba Lucy cakap, maksudnya kau percaya lah apa yang Allston cakap kan? Mana ada aku percaya. Aku macam babi lah korang. Lepas tu belah merajuk balik aja. Bodoh lah dah pukul 7. Lepas tu grandpa datang, dia punya bapak datang. Lucy dah tak ada. Penat-penat aku bawa double cheese korang yang aku memang tak bagi masa korang kecil-kecil. So aku takut nanti General Sam Lane ni nak baik-baikkan diorang balik, aku jadi benda yang sama. Bawa popcorn apa semua nanti. Mana pergi Jonathan?
Aku rasa apa yang Wan cakap tu betul, and he is trying to redeem it with dia punya cucu. Maksudnya he already fucked up his own kid.
Baru nak cakap.
Very
I baru nak cakap, but Nick beat me to it. Betul lah, I agree with Wan. You know, if the daughters dia tak boleh this one, I think eventually in the future episodes something happened between Jonathan and Jordan that he has to come in between, and then motivasi him is I have to get this right. If I cannot do with my daughters, at least my grandsons. Baru drama.
Sure.
Baru story
baru ada sesuatu kan,
baru ada story
aku rasa petanda dia kan, kalau nak jadi cerita menarik, nanti waktu let's say Jonathan dengan Jordan tengah duduk tengah tengok match ke apa kan. Lepas tu bila General Sam Lane nak pergi kat diorang, Mayedin datang, dia tak nak layan Mayedin. Okay, bla aku nak pergi hantar popcorn lu, aku layan kau. Sebab dia cakap dia kau, Mayedin ni memang susah, aku dah cakap banyak dengan dia. Kalau dia datang awal, dia dah boleh break apa dia tu bro. Mayedin ni kacau lah. Kau bawa suai lah Mayedin.
Mayedin ni memang babi.
Dah double
Family
cheese.
Lana dia dah kacau. Yang ni family Ken dia dah kacau. Babi ni.
Indirectly kacau bro. Jumpa kecap je dia chef. Bla bla macam mana semua mobil hari tu. Okey lah semua. Dah lah double cheese hotdog tu kau kena buat lama kan. Tambah lama lagi kau nak buat. Lepas tu jumpa Maidin pula. Itu je lah.
Kan.
Aduh.
The real villain of Smallville. Aku cakap.
Dia datang kacau habis keluarga dia. Datang kacau.
Alright guys. So, dengan itu berakhirlah segmen ini dan kita akan ke plot menarik kita yang terakhir. Alright, jadi plot menarik kita yang terakhir adalah tentang the Langs family scandal. Nampak agak tua Emily Cherikui dalam overlay ni.
MI what tadi?
Nama dia Emily Cherikui. Okay, anyway.
My legend.
Di mana kami bakal dalam segmen ini kami bakal membincangkan drama pukul 7 keluarga Lang Cushing ya. So, kita ada 3 soalan juga. Soalan pertama untuk Faris. Apakah pendapat anda tentang pendedahan oleh Tonya, iaitu dia punya skandal, bahawa the only reason Carl Cushing ended their affair dan kembali setia kepada Lana Lang adalah kerana anak mereka, Sarah Cushing, tried to kill herself. I think this was the main point of contention yang Lana pissed off lah. Dia bukan kau setia pasal anak kita nak bunuh diri. So kalau anak kita nak bunuh diri, kau continue with the affair. Silakan.
Aku nak tidur lah drama pukul 7 lah nak kucing ni dah. Bosan.
Boleh buat.
I always look at structure tau. Kalau when it comes to series tak kisahlah Superman ke bukan superhero ke apa. You have the superhero element that's far-fetched, you know, flying lah, superhero stuff. Then this Lana Cushing, the Cushing family storyline is the realism lah, is the one that brings us to the ground. At the moment, it's straight up drama pukul 7 lah. It's konflik cinta, backstabbing, gaduh, At the moment, I know that the Cushing family storyline has to be in the show, just to fill up the story arc and everything. But at the moment, nothing interesting yet. I just hope it gets more interesting, I would rather have like something like last season where Carl go and see Morgan H and ask for superpower, something like that. Something more. How should I say? Superhero related lah. But I understand the drama has to be there. Yalah, macam Nick cakap, kalau Sarah didn't attempt to take her life, would she still carry on with the affair? If I were to invest myself in their storyline, I would want to know. But at the moment, I'm not so invested. Aku macam, alah, setakat ada kat situ je, setakat nak get the teenager demographic and the female demographic. Just, there has to be more to the storyline lah. Hopefully, there's some sort of surprise, twisted twist yang aku tak sangka when it comes to Cushing family. Baru best. I mean, like last season, Carl Cushing tiba-tiba jadi hero. Jadi hero lah. Jadi villain yang dia ambil apa nama tu? Yang Mortgage tu? Yang the yellow kryptonite tu, Tiba-tiba dia ada power.
Dia jadi macam one of the Superman. Yeah.
I want something like that. So, I don't know what's going to happen. But
I don't even know how this C plot is going to sambung balik kepada Ellie Allston tu. It seems to be there on their own sheet of like drama pukul 7.
At the moment, it looks like they are invested in their own storyline lah. But if you take what we seen in season 1, eventually they can somehow connect together. But I don't know how. I mean, we didn't expect Carl Cushing to have any connection with Morgan H. People. Episode 10, 11, 12 last season, tiba-tiba ada connection. Eventually, they all come together. But at the moment, I'm not so invested.
Okay. Wan, silakan Wan.
Aku nak tambah. Kyle Cushing adalah
Yang is-
okey cukup aku tahu kena tu buat dia disakiti bro. okey kalau kau nak tahu sewaktu prima Batman yang aku bagi tiket hari tu setelah dicekik oleh Catwoman dengan Wonder Woman, aku boleh cakap satu benda je pasal perkara ni. Women are always right. Kalau kau nak tahu, aku pergi kau Nadzru's event ya. Kalau masa dia tanya tu, let's see. Dia mula-mula panggil Clark kan. Dia panggil Clark, lepas tu bila dia tengok reaction Clark, macam Clark pun dia jadi tak tahu apa nak buat. Dia kata, it depend on situation. Lepas tu dia assess, aku nampak dia assess Clark, dia kata, Mamat ni actually fikiran sama macam lelaki-lelaki yang lain. Lelaki-lelaki lain bahawasanya tak tahu nak bagi solution, mungkin dia dalam kepala otak dia overthinking, mungkin kau backup lelaki aku ke apa. Sebab dia kata, lupa kau nak bagi coach lah. Sebenarnya dia kata, aku tak nak opinion kau lah. Itu secara subtle dia kata, aku tak nak opinion kau dah, aku nak cari sendiri. Waktu dia pergi cari opinion seorang perempuan, iaitu orang yang cheat sama dengan lelaki dia juga, waktu tanya terus terang. Apa jadi sebenarnya? Let's say perempuan tu bagi 4 jawapan. Okay, first dia kata, sebab Sarah nak bunuh diri, aku break up. Tak, sebenarnya masa kau sakit tu sebenarnya dia baru nak break up. Lepas tu dia bagi lagi 2 lagi jawapan, mungkin jawapan yang berlainan, contoh rumah terbakar ke apa ke. The same thing gonna happen when Lana will come and say the same thing to Kyle Cushing, in my opinion. Sebab everything kat situ dia boleh twist macam-macam. So maksud kalau aku tak sakit, kau tak nak break up dengan dia lah. Kalau rumah tak terbakar, kau tak nak break up dengan aku lah. So it will be the same thing bro. So memang tak ada apa-apa yang kau boleh buat bagi aku lah. But in the first place, in Lana defense, it's cheating. So bila dah cheating, memanglah dah salah tu tak kisah siapa belah pihak pun salah kau. Tetapi kalau dari segi women are always right, whatever answer that Tanya gave will be a weapon yang Lana boleh gunakan against Kyle Cushing. Anak kau ni ke, aku sakit ke, atau rumah tak ada ni ke, memang dia boleh hantar macam-macam. So in such a way, kalau nak betul-betul in the first place lah, janganlah cheat kalau boleh. Come on man, 6 bulan pertama lah. Apa yang aku cakap minggu lepas tu tak payahlah dengar jangan cakap apa yang lain. Tu version lain tu. Itu alternate universe punya one tu. Inverse. Kau dengar yang ni. Jangan cheat. Tak baik. So but it's kinda good jugalah, because bila kau nampak macam ni, it brings spices to the storyline, because kita dah tahu cerita superhero punya ni, but now we have some conflict in this. But I kinda think that this one is on their own, yang supaya cerita Lana ni ada sikit ada sikit benda yang menarik supaya dia jadi mayor tu bukan cara yang senang without dia punya father. But kasi kita nampak konflik dia punya Sarah punya adik paling kecil lagi suka ayah dia cakap mana ayah. So tu lagi satu dilema tau. Kalau Lena tak panggil Kai balik, mungkin anak dia yang bawah ni akan benci dia. So I would love to see how it gonna work more lah.
I think Lana punya character in this series kan, I think it's about a woman who's taking charge. That means a woman who is being a leader lah. So far is Superman taking charge and Lois Lane is the support. Now this time, Lara Lang is a hero in her own right lah. She's taking charge of her life, which is kind of good lah. Despite all her obstacles. So I think Lara Lang yang function dalam series is that lah. A woman who takes charge. And she's always right.
Wait. Yeah. Ada satu lagi.
She doesn't look old. She's my age, She's my age.
Lana.
I think 1975.
Cucak. Nak buat aku dia
I think she was born in 1979.
By the way, baru aku teringat satu lagi perkara yang diperkatakan apabila dia Tanya cakap dah 2 tahun. Lepas tu bila tanya Kyle cakap 6 bulan. So siapa yang betul sebenarnya sekarang ni? Aku think itu yang aku sentuh. Satu lagi tu. 6 bulan ke 2 tahun? Shit.
So diorang ada like revenge sex ke ataupun like I miss you sex ke apa ke?
Itulah. Tetapi bro ada satu gitu
1975. Cool.
Boleh lagi lah 13 tahun je. Okay. Aku rasa kan bro, sebenarnya waktu dia jumpa Clark Kent tu, kita punya fantasi semua dah nak kenyataan dah, teori Brazil kita semua. Tetapi tidak kesampaian sebab ini adalah CW punya series. Aku macam, betul.
To the next question untuk Wan Muhammad.
Aku pula.
Apakah pendapat anda tentang cubaan Lana Lang untuk korek admission daripada Clark Kent tentang reaksinya sekiranya Lois Lane curang? Macam
aku dah
hubungan
aku
dua
dah
aksis ni.
Aku dah terjawab soalan apa tu. But in my opinion lah,
Tak baca skrip.
aku baca, cuma aku nak jawab awal sikit bro, supaya senang. Tapi aku akan olah lagi lah. In my opinion, I think because she needs a friend to talk to. Dan orang, kalau kata orang yang betul-betul kawan dia kat mobil, ialah Clark Kent. Kalau kata Kyle Cushing is come later. Clark Kent dia punya first love apa semua kan. Dan lepas dia pun kawan baik, selalu pergi rumah sini. Cuma bila dia cakap dengan Clark Kent, bila aku nampak bila dia access Clark Kent, dia kata she cannot find answer sama ada yang dia boleh feel comfort ataupun dia macam rasa macam all men are the same. So that's why dia macam dia nak access. Kalau macam ni aku nak percaya kat siapa? Dia tetap macam kau tengok dia tanya-tanya direct kan, maksud dia tetap percaya kepada kaum dia sendiri yang di mana mungkin dia sakiti atau apa kan sebab cheating dengan dia lagi percaya kepada dia punya kaum sendirilah nak kata kan. That is in my opinion lah. Sebab bila dia tak dapat jawapan pada kawan baik dia sendiri, dan lepas tu lelaki pula in her point of view, sebab tu dia cakap kau ada benda nak kena coach lah. Aku rasa kalau dia boleh dengar, kalau Clark Kent bagi jawapan apa yang dia nak dengar, I think they're gonna be stay long over there. But now dia macam tak boleh minta jawapan. So dia pergi direct to the source, cakap apa yang berlaku. Because mungkin perempuan lagi berterus terang kot. Daripada lelaki macam kata kalau Louis cheat dengan kau nak buat macam mana? Mungkin dia nak dengar apa kan, kau belasah dia, cerai kau Louis Lane macam tu kan. Tapi kalau dia cakap macam tu, nanti jadi perkara lain pula. Dia kata, Clark ni tak baik lah. Nampak? Kau akan salah at the end bro, kau akan salah. Clark ni tak baik lah, sebab aku tak kahwin dengan dia. Kalau kahwin dengan dia, kalau aku cheat mesti ada. Kau jadi macam tu bro. So bagi pendapat
itu
aku
hanya emosi lah. Dia tak ada motivasi nak pecahkan Clark punya marriage ke apa.
Tak ada. Cuma dia macam dia nak access, dia nak someone to talk to. Dan what we call that, bila dia tak dapat macam that comforting thing ataupun tak dapat jawapan yang macam muaskan hati dia, then dia pergi jumpa perempuan tu terus lah. Dan dapat terus jawapan direct 2 tahun. Dapat 6 bulan. 6 bulan. Lawak itu yang malah bila tu babi kantoi ya Kyle. Tapi tak tahu siapa yang menipu. But I think mungkin Kyle kan dia mabuk pergi sana kan. Sebab tu dia ingat 6 bulan. Tapi 6 bulan tu 2 tahun bro. Balik rumah apa semua 2 tahun bro. So yeah, agak fucked up lah sebenarnya. Yeah. So itulah pendapat aku. Kalau ada orang nak minta aku dengar je lah. Ya, saya. Apa dia ulang balik saya tak dengar. Ada pendapat saya, kopi datang dah. Kau nak kopi krim atas ni nak krim. Lepas tu buat balik rumah. Jangan buat balik rumah.
Aku harap storyline ni akan habis cepat lah. Because pada aku this is the Sakir storyline. Tak ada kaitan langsung dengan Allston, dengan BIZARRO. It's just like CW shit man.
Bagus
writing the whole thing down lah. Like
kau tengah makan nasi goreng.
Terima sajalah.
Kau tengah makan nasi goreng. Takkanlah semua nak rasa ni. Mesti ada rasa masin sikit. Cuma yang ni aku dia punya garam tu chef dia terletak macam ni. Okay.
Jangan terlalu banyak kan.
Tak terlalu banyak. Habislah Clark Kent benda tu.
Just in defense of the show, just to counter Nick, I mean, we don't like the Lana storyline because the 4 of us panelists, we like all the superhero and comic book stuff. We don't like this stuff. That's why we say,
Betul.
They have to be fair. What if there are still people out there who don't read comic books and doesn't like hero flying? I mean, this is the story that makes them watch lah.
I think go watch some K-drama guys. For real drama.
Tapi kau dah faham bro, kalau kau nak buka cerita ni bagi orang biasa tengok, kau kena buat macam ni juga. Nanti diorang akan pelan-pelan terpengaruh. Inilah cara deliverance yang betul. Macam Allston buat. Bagi, kau suka drama, kita suka superhero, tapi kau suka drama buku 7, kita bagi sikit drama buku 7. Lepas tu datang pelan-pelan, nanti dia peluklah superhero tu punya genre. Superhero punya genre. Yes. Kultus tembak. Ini caranya bro.
Itulah sebabnya orang tak suka cerita drama buku 7 sekarang ni. Dia meleret. So it's like when you have like one season kan banyak episod, dia terpaksa lah fill up all episode tu dengan cerita-cerita macam ini. Plot line dia macam plot A, plot B, plot C. Kadang-kadang plot D lagi, sama ada dia sambung atau tak sambung, we don't know. Like, but the thing is, we are more into plotline A lah. Plotline B, C, D ni kadang-kadang they're like
Garap-garap.
in their own universe. So like yeah lah, I think betul juga. I like apa yang Abang Feris kata tadi, like sometimes it's something for I mean like yang cerita macam gini actually dia nak buat untuk semua lapisan masyarakat sebenarnya kan. So maybe guys will like it, girls will like it, like maybe because like the CW kan is mostly the demographic is more for teenagers lah actually. Tak siap saya lah. So dia lebih kepada macam cerita cinta, cerita konflik keluarga, semua ni kan. So if you look at the lineup kan, actually this is like the bread and butter of the CW show actually. So tak hairan lah benda ni akan berlaku. Cuma kadang-kadang kita kena like like sabar lah dengan dia kan. So satu lagi pasal female empowerment kan for this episode kan. Kebetulan hari ni pun International Women's Day. So happy International Women's Day. And then like kebetulan kan. So this episode, like these episodes, especially last episode and this episode, more like female empowerment punya episode. So it's like you can see especially for the lengths, because like Lana punya cerita ni like in because I always wondered, she has other friends right besides Clark Kent, and she kesian lah dia macam tak ada kawan-kawan lain kan. I was hoping that she would have other friends, like other female friends or other guy friends. Who knows?
So far tak ada.
So far tak ada kan. So maybe kalau Kyle Cushing is out of the picture, we will come in with other love interest ke, maybe Pete Ross ke, or someone. Someone lah. Clark Kent juga mungkin lah. Tapi I hope they don't go there lah. Cinta tiga segi ni aku harap tak jadi.
Don't go Clark Kent.
Inverse universe.
Years ago.
Inverse universe. Feris marah terus.
Janganlah marah.
It's a trope that sold 40 years ago. Tak nak lah, tak nak. Dia jadi macam Smallville lah.
I was agreeing with Justin. Aku tak nak tiba-tiba Clark Kent jatuh cerita dengan Lana lainnya. Aku tutup terus.
Itu macam Smallville dah. Because back in the day, Smallville was like there was a love triangle, like Lana, Clark, and Lois. Kadang-kadang Lana pun dengan Lex Luthor juga. I was like, what? Lana and Lex Luthor?
Yeah, that was so weird, man. That was some weird shit, man.
It's crazy.
Michael Zambok.
Crazy times. Lana becomes a witch lah.
What? Asyik aku tak tengok mobil.
Kristen
memang
Craig
melirik,
ada
bro.
magic
Melirik.
powers tau. Sebab Superman kan tak boleh his weakness is magic also kan.
Yeah. So memang melirik lah.
Crazy times.
By the way, dia sebagai tambahan bakal drama pukul 7 kan. Tapi dulu masih kecil-kecil aku suka tengok Rosalinda drama pukul 7. Tapi sebab apa? Aku tak suka plot dia, tapi aku suka tengok Rosalinda. Sebab apa lah. Dia menarik perhatian.
Latin American lah.
Ya ke? Aku macam Lepas tu mak aku, bila aku tanya mak aku apa berlaku ni? Betul. Ya. Okey.
Rosalinda ayamo.
Mari yang bahasa dia tu aku tengok dia.
Soalan terakhir untuk segmen ini adalah untuk Justin ya. Apakah pendapat anda tentang keputusan Lana Lang untuk menyuruh husbandnya Kyle Cushing move out of the family home sementara she sorts out her feelings? Is this the end for their marriage? Silakan Justin.
Yes, Lana, kick that son of a bitch out. Memang agak dia akan buang dia keluar sebab like this is like so obvious that she's going to divorce him, but I don't know. I mean like in many types of storylines like this kan, kalau macam cerita-cerita yang love story macam gini kan, usually that character will not be around anymore. Maybe Kyle like out of the picture, maybe move out of town ka, or like getting killed or something kan, and then she move on with her life. I was hoping that maybe she can move on with her life and then focus on her mayor duties lah kan, because like now she wants to campaign as mayor, so she can what. But that's the thing, if kalau dia nak campaign jadi mayor, if this scandal thing comes out kan, wouldn't it affect her campaign ka? Sebab dia akan macam merosakkan dia punya mayor. So maybe she won't. This is the confusing part. She says she wants him out of her life kan, tapi kalau dia nak jadi mayor dan dia nak divorce dengan dia, is it too soon ah? So wouldn't it affect? The conflict feels like kenapa macam gini pula kan? Like I don't know what she's going to do next. It does feel very refreshing to see her getting rid of Kyle Cushing lah. But like when you think in the long run kan, macam it might hurt her chances of winning the mayor campaign pula. So who knows? Maybe I don't know what's going to happen next. Susah nak cakap. Is it good for her? It's good for that episode, but in the long run, will it affect a lot of everyone? I suspect it will affect a lot. And then I think Kyle will try his best to win her back. It's just how, I don't know. He might be able to do it. I suspect.
I think it will have to do with Allston.
Maybe dia minta tolong Allston to change Lana into someone, and then will Lana become like will she have superpowers in this season? Like mana tahu Lana ambil XK dan she becomes like the parallel version of the Lana in Bizarro's world ke?
I agree with Nick.
Itu dah melirik tu.
Mana tahu.
I think eventually Allston will have a connection to the Cushing, but we don't know. Yeah. I suspect lah, but I just don't know.
Kalau aku nak tambah, so mungkin betul juga apa Abang Firin cakap. Mungkin Kyle lah tak tahu ke mana, tiba-tiba dia jumpa satu kultus ni, lepas tu kau nak ingat lepas tu Allston tunjukkan jalan dia. Inilah jalan yang benar. Lepas tu bawa sekali bartender tu, inilah jalan yang benar. Habis.
Dan itulah sambungan dia.
Mana Nick?
That's the connection.
Nick. Dia pergi inverse universe. Dia datang balik. Ini bukan Nick. Ini adalah Nadzru. Dia baru datang ni. Nick, kau dengar ni. Okay, kalau aku nak tambah dia Frozen. Okay. Kalau aku nak tambah lagi pasal tak apa, dia tengah start kat dimension Bizarro tu. Kalau aku nak tambah lagi pasal adakah akan effect campaign atau tidak. Bagi aku there's a lot of thing on how Lana boleh overcome benda tu tau. First of all, dia akan cakap dekat public yang dia kata I am woman yang ada prinsip. I will not jatuhkan prinsip seorang wanita yang bermaruah semata-mata kerana mayor punya campaign. That gonna win a lot of people heart weh. Tu prinsip satu lagi kau macam amanah. Maksudnya kau boleh dipercayai, boleh pegang mayor, kau sanggup buat apa yang patut dibuat. Tapi masa cara kau deliver tu kena betul. Mayor Dean mesti habisnya macam shit, aku ingat dah boleh ambil dirt dekat dia. Sekali tengok dia boleh twist macam tu guna social media. Lagilah woman lagi suka cakap kau berani buat benda yang betul. Yang suami pula lagi macam shit, no, we need to follow our wife to vote for her. Lepas tu tambah lagi dengan Lana ni actually yang menjadi front face pada semua orang dulu masa krisis pun. Dia menjadi macam the second Martha Ken dalam Smallville. Aku nak cakap Martha Wayne pula. So what we call that, dia memang ada power buat macam tu. Kalau public, kalau dia boleh pull macam tu dalam storyline ni, aku lagi suka lah macam she know how to overcome that. But I would love to see jugalah Kyle yang disakiti ni terubat, Allston ubatkan dia. Dia sakiti, dia make mistake.
Allston yang adalah ubat dia. Allston.
Itu lain, ubat lain tu. Okay, tu je.
By the way, sorry guys, there's something wrong with my connectivity. I think we will have to end the live stream soon. Tapi it's cool because segmen terakhir kita adalah harapan kami bagi episod minggu ini. Alright, jadi untuk episod minggu ini kita ada sinopsis dia yang mengatakan Superman pleads with Lieutenant Anderson to investigate Allston and Lois receives some very upsetting news. Meanwhile, Lois helps Lana prepare to fight the good fight. Lastly, Jordan is still irritated with Jonathan for lying to him. So, sebelum kita bincangkan harapan kita, jom kita tonton promo untuk minggu depan. Aku tak sure korang akan dapat tengok ke tak ataupun blurry, but I will try to play the video now.
Look what the wind blew in. They're charging him with treason.
Do not lie to me, Jonathan. Not today.
I'm on your side.
It's a trap! Fall back! Fall back! Fall back!
Wow. Talro datang balik, bro.
Kan aku dah kata lah.
Ferris,
dia bukan
do you
sama.
secretly think Talro is behind all of this shit? You know, like even Ellie Allston and you're on mute, by the way.
No. I don't think Taro is behind all this now.
So he's just taking advantage of this shit lah, like
Taking
Loki.
advantage. You want my harapan?
Yes,
Oh.
silakan.
Okay. Kalau if we were to take example of season 1 kan, ada 15 episode. Now nak masuk episode 7, so it's kind of halfway already. And just assuming sebab season 2 kita tak tahu berapa episode, just assuming it's a halfway point lah, you know. Usually mana-mana series, tak kira lah Game of Thrones ke, sitcom ke, you know, or superhero, apa-apa jenis genre lah. Usually the halfway point, there will always be some sort of twist, turning or cliffhanger that changes the whole season, you know, 180 degrees, you know, in terms of writing. So my harapan is there will be based on the promo, families divided. So I think something happened to the Kens, you know, that diorang, not to say merana lah, they are in big trouble lah, you know, that they now feel that things might not go their way, you know, and judging by the promo, yeah, so I think even the title anti-hero, so there has to be something significant, something that switches everything sampai kita terganga, you know. I mean, you know, macam the last season was a surprise that Morgan H, you know, was actually had powers. That was the biggest surprise. So it was a turning point, you know.
Yeah.
And I also say this, I think next episode is going to be a cliffhanger. Sebab episode 7 as March 9th in Malaysia, then there's a 2-week break. Episode 8
What the hell?
March
Cuti
23rd.
lagi 2 minggu.
Ya,
Cibai
cuti
lah.
lagi.
Kenapa cuti?
Bulan Ramadan bro, bulan Ramadan.
Is terrestrial TV, dia macam tu ya. Amerika.
Betul.
Episode 7 is March 8 US, March 9 Malaysia. Episode 8 is March 22nd America, March 23rd Malaysia.
Sampah sial. Cuti-cuti ni. Justin
So
silakan
I
harapan
think
harapan
Okay.
untuk minggu ini.
Harapan well, I hope that I have nothing much to hope lah. Hopefully yang cuma harap dia jadi lebih interesting lah, and hopefully it doesn't run out of steam lah, because dia kan ada banyak breaks kan, macam Ferris kata kan. So like harap they have something that is engaging and will make us remember without forgetting the plot lines lah. Jangan ini ada distracting. Takut nanti kita terlupa, nanti bila kena recap kan, takut lupa balik. Alamak, nanti tercakap salah pula. But kita boleh nampak yang Taro ni macam, I think his position of this role in this series kan, he's like the Loki of Superman kan. So it's obviously lah, like he's not really the big bad lah. His role as a big bad was already done in season 1. So I think he might have a redemption arc lah in his future. But it's nice to be the bad guy lah, the anti-hero of this series lah. And I think that in a very funny way, because we're talking about duality and plurality kan, I think Jonathan is something like Taro, you know. I think like I suspect they might have that kind of a thing. Who knows, matau Jonathan would be more related to Taro, mungkin dia akan lagi rapat dengan uncle dia kan. So I think that it seems like they're going that way. I don't know what sort of conflict that the Kents are having, but it seems like Lois is so angry at Jonathan. Maybe it's about the XK lah. She might find out about the XK and she's really angry about it. So It seems like they're doing something.
It looks like it. Kan dia kata, tell me the truth, Jonathan, tell me. So maybe it's like, awak guna dadah or something like that.
Kan. So kalau if she knows that Sam Lane and her father is actually training them, and then like behind her back, and then like tiba-tiba ada escape involvement pula, mungkin she'll be even more angrier. So like hopefully I would say that I think this next episode hopefully we'll see a lot of resolution to the previous setups of the previous episodes. Sebab yang saya nampak kan, yang macam this episode, yang episode sebelumnya macam banyak setup. So it seems like everything will come together in episode 7, and then we'll have an explosive episode. And I hope they will see we'll enjoy everything lah that comes out from that outcome lah. Apalah.
Nice. Ferry, silakan.
Like last season, it was a revelation that Captain Luthor was actually John Henry Irons. That was the halfway point.
Yeah,
so,
it was the halfway point. Yeah,
it was the halfway point. So I think there'll be something that kind of gravity lah. My theory, Brazil, is so far we've introduced to Bizarro as a character that not the villain tapi character yang disakiti. He wants to do something good. So he's been portrayed like the good guy, although in the comics he's a bad guy. So I think episode 7 cliffhanger, we will see Superman will do something that is against his principles. He's not going to do something bad. Maybe something bad, but he has to work together with his brother. So that's my theory. He will do something that is very un-Superman-like to do.
Yes.
I don't know why.
Injustice.
Sama-sama kita nantikan. Sama-sama kita nantikan. Wan, silakan.
That's how I would write it.
Wan?
Harapan umum aku adalah semua orang yang disakiti terubat hatinya. Itu satu. Aku rasa aku setuju. Aku rasa the episode anti-hero ni refer kepada Taro. Sebab kita nampak pun kau kena penjara dengan adik kau kan masa dia cakap. Dan memang nampak itulah yang akan dibuat begitu. Satu lagi yang berlaku perasan kan. Perasan tak yang Taro waktu the first half of this season, yang waktu dia keluar tu dia menyamar saja yang power dia tak ada, sebenarnya power dia ada, betul tak? Itu satu. And then second, in the last season baru aku teringat balik Taro, dia tak kena scene daripada Taro masih muda lagi. Bila dia jumpa je, bila Taro jumpa pergi kat Fortress of Solitude dia, jumpa je Taro akan train dia letak Reksan tau. Tiap-tiap hari letak Reksan. So aku rasa sebenarnya kan, dia dekat penjara tu dia menyamar je. For all this while dia menyamar sampai habis, sampai dia tengok ada peluang, bam dia bagi. Lepas tu kata, aku dah bila nampak dia boleh keluar tu, aku rasa macam because okay, lagi satu kita nampak bila Superman even though under exposure Red Sun waktu dengan military tu, dia still boleh lawan walaupun rasa lemah atau apa kan. So bayangkan orang dah lama kena Red Sun, macam Son Goku duk bawa benda-benda berat yang kita tengok dalam kita nak Dragon Ball kan. So macam tu dia taruh macam sebenarnya aku boleh kalahkan kau kan Red Sun ni. Patut kerja sama. I will love to see that, man. Then he gonna be very powerful. Entah nanti Taro is a superstar kalau pergi ke Bizarro punya universe. Red Sun ni.
Very good theory. Very good theory.
Definitely.
I like that one.
It ties back to season 1. Good catch, man. Good catch.
Yang dia sebenarnya aku boleh keluar saja. Aku lepak dalam ni sebab tak tahu nak buat apa. Boring bro kat luar.
Ada sebab bro. Ada sebab dia menunggu kehadiran Leslie Lar. So harapan aku next minggu ni akan ada Leslie Lar.
Tahan dinding.
Dia masih tahan dinding, setia untuk bos. Come on bos.
Kenapa?
Pasal kalau kau keluar penjara, mesti kau ambil second in command kau. Takkan kau keluar macam tu je bro. Mesti kau macam
betul juga.
Jom kita tahan dinding sama-sama.
Tak boleh break talks man. Aku nak dia dah bawa Superman keluar kata, siapa lagi? Sabarlah, aku punya second in command ni dah sila. Yang tahan dinding tu. Itu je lah.
It will be a significant cliffhanger lah, because I remember last season episode 10 bila Morgan Age reveal he is Taro, lepas tu kan dia float kan naik atas dekat padang pasir, lepas tu cliffhanger macam tu, lepas tu break 2 minggu, lepas tu sambung episod sebelah.
Tak habis.
Wah,
Betul
banyak
lah.
juga breaks. Oh,
Oh.
no.
Harapan aku
You had
janganlah
to
ada
deal with
break. Janganlah ada
Apa
break.
boleh buat?
Apa sebab puasa bro. Nanti nak puasa dia break dulu bro. Dia nak lihat dulu. Dia orang nak puasa kan.
Alright guys, so dengan itu berakhirlah segmen kita malam ini. Terima kasih kerana menonton guys. Terima kasih juga kepada para panelis kita, Wan Muhammad daripada Ali Wan Toy Shop, Justin Chang daripada DC Fanbase Malaysia, dan juga Faris Osman Yunus, kaki filem kita. Join us tomorrow di mana kita bakal membincangkan K-drama Forecasting Love and Weather, bumper 4 episod review. Dan aku rasa mula daripada minggu depan BuzzPOP bincang akan kembali pada sesi malam pula. So malam-malam yang kita orang tak cover siri TV ataupun tengok filem dekat pawagam, kita akan bincangkan 3 hingga 5 berita terhangat daripada Hollywood setiap hari. Jadi itu saja untuk malam ini guys. That's all. Thank you for watching. Majulah fandom untuk negara. Bye guys.
Yeah.